Oh, that's cool. It tells you your number now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can get that for notes.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you find the place okay?
Oh, it's okay.
What's your name?
My name is Mikayla.
Hi, Mikayla. I'm Taylor, and I'm going to be counselor today. I just wanted to go over some things before we dive into our session.
Okay.
I just want to tell you that this is completely voluntary. You don't have to be here unless you have a court order to be here, or if you're bail ready, anything like that.
Yeah.
And I just want to tell you some of the risks and benefits of therapy, and we're also going to go over the confidentiality form.
Okay.
And if you're okay with the confidentiality form, you can sign it and have it on document.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. Just to let you know that therapy, a lot of people find it very beneficial, but there's some people with those risks, it can bring up unwanted memories. So I can't control, I can't make your life better. I can't just, make you magically better.
Okay.
So, a lot of people find it very beneficial, and as long as you're really willing to, as long as you're totally committed, we can guarantee that there will be some improvements to any issues you might have.
Okay.
And then as for confidentiality, this is completely confidential, but there is a few instances where I have to break confidentiality.
Okay.
It's just how my facility works here.
Okay.
For instance, one instance is if you were given permission, it would be a signed document telling people that I could tell others, like psychiatrists, nurses, etc., about the sessions that we have.
Okay.
Also, if I get subpoenaed by the courts, I would be required to give the documentation. And it's not always a bad thing. It could just be really good because it'll clear on you that you're going to counseling with anything. Another instance is if you are a risk to yourself or others, regarding self-harming risks or homicidal thoughts.
Okay.
And fourth is if there's any sort of evidence of child abuse or neglect happening to a child under the age of 16, under care or around you in general.
Okay.
And the last time I have to break confidentiality is if you are being sexually assaulted by a healthcare professional, like a psychiatrist, a doctor, nurse, another counselor of any sort, etc.
Okay.
And I know that's a lot to take in, but if you are okay with that, you can sign it or you can look over it and you can have another session later.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, thank you. So, Jackie, what brings you here today?
Well, my work told me that I should come in, actually. Kind of embarrassing, actually. I was at work and I really enjoyed the drink. It really helped, and I got caught actually drinking on the job.
Oh, yes, I see it.
Yeah, so there's just been a lot going on, so I find that when I go to work and I drink, it's just more helpful. Like, I usually drink before I go to bed, and like it used to be a more just nightly routine, but now when I wake up, like I need that drink to get me to go.
Mm-hmm. So, what I'm hearing is that your drinking is affecting your life personally and greatly.
Yeah, it's really troubling actually. I find that there's just a lot going on right now. Like my husband got laid off of work, and I have so much pressure on me, and I can't really handle it. And to be able to cope with everything that's going on, I find that I'm drinking more and more and more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like I try not to drink around like my kids. Like I have two kids with my husband, and so it's been more difficult trying to take care of them when he has been laid off work. And it's just so I avoid drinking around them. So the most able times is after I get them ready and get them to go to school, I have my drink, and then I go to work. And then I find that I've even been drinking on the job as a work.
Mm-hmm. And so you said that you drink a lot. What is exactly a lot look like for you?
Well, for me, I would say about 6 to 8 drinks a night. I used to be only like one or two glasses of wine a night, but then things have been changing. So
Yeah, sounds like really you're having a hard time.
yeah, my husband used to be like the main provider of my family, and I mean I do work too as well, but it's just more difficult because he had a more higher up, higher paying job, and now that everything is focused on me, I have to provide for our family, which is my husband and my two kids. Like it's a lot to put on me.
Yeah, so you had to like take extra shifts.
Yes, I actually have that. I've been taking on a lot of work, but it's just so much to do. Like since my husband has been laid off, like I feel like he's getting deeper and deeper into like secluding himself, where he doesn't want to go out and get a new job, and like I can't really handle it. There's so much to pay for, there's so much to handle. Like this is a lot.
Yeah, I hear you repeating the word. It's too much to handle. A lot. It's like I find that that's a really big emphasis for you. So there's this, you're very overwhelmed.
I really am. Like I love my two kids for the life of them. Like they are my angels. But it's just to be able to take care of your house, your two kids, like and don't really know how I'm able to cope. Like before I would be able to go to my husband and speak to him or speak to my mom, but my mom is also sick as well. She's very terminally ill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the mother, you know.
Yeah, she was just recently diagnosed with cancer. So we're trying to juggle back and forth, my siblings and I, taking her to her appointments, her chemotherapy, her radiation, all of that thing. But it's getting harder and harder watching her. So she was the one person I've had for my whole life, and watching her just slowly drift away is very difficult on me.
Yeah, I'm really sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's been really difficult. They say she only has a few months left to live, and like we're trying to figure out how to get everything together before her unfortunately passed. But taking her to her appointments, like I have to work all the time. Like I'm taking extra shifts. I can't be there for her always. And my brother, he works a lot too, right? So we don't want her to feel like she's alone right now. But I have obviously working and taking care of my own family, but also having to focus on my mother while being upset myself, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, a lot of on play right now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting.
Yeah. My kids, they're so upset. They don't understand what's happening to their neighbor. Like they're only 5 and 8 years old. Like they love going over and playing and like, taking cookies with her when they were younger, of course. But now that she's getting sicker, she's not able to do obviously any of that. And we're just trying to understand and get them ready for the like act. It's gonna be very hard on my kids as well, and it's just
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So just to like summarize what we're getting at, I'm getting that that you were sent here because you were caught drinking at work, and it's really overwhelming and hectic. There's a lot of hectic things in your life. Your mother is terminally ill, and your husband got laid off work. So to kind of just relieve yourself of this overwhelming stress, you have to drink a day to cope.
exactly. I'm really worried, like about my work right now because I'm afraid that if I keep drinking, I won't be able to handle, or even keep my job. I feel like my boss found out about me drinking on the job. They sent me here, but I don't want to be laid off because then they're even more deeper into the hole that they are in with the husband.
Mm-hmm. Well, it definitely was a good step for you to agree to attending here because that will definitely look good to your boss. He will probably, he's probably very sympathetic. Did your boss know how much stuff is going on in your life right now?
Yeah, I've actually talked to my boss about my husband being laid off. Like I even he even knows about my mother being terminally ill. And, like I try to get off a few days. Like I try to get off 1 day a week at least to be able to go and get my mother and like spend the whole day with her. But that's taking such a toll on the finances as well. But my boss is really understanding and giving me like a few hour breaks between shifts so that I can go and visit her and see my kids as well.
That's really good. It's good that he's understanding and I don't coming here I think definitely is a great step. You could definitely get some help here and like you won't I don't think you're gonna get laid off. You sound like a very hard worker. And it's a lot it takes a lot of strength to come here and admit your problems to a complete stranger. And so that's very strong of you, and you can definitely do something else.
I appreciate that. Yeah, it's really hard. Like, there's so much going on, but at least I have my kids, so they're great.
It's just
Well, of course I have my husband, but my kids are really the light of my life right now. Like, they're what keeps me going and what actually keeps my husband going as well.
Mm-hmm. So you said that he's feeling very isolated too. So it's kind of it's difficult for him. Like he hasn't been really looking for a new job.
Exactly. Yeah. He was at his last job. He was in working in a business out in Toronto, and he'd been there for about 8 years. And they finally they just had a whole bunch of cutbacks on everything and just let him go. And he was so devastated and crushed because that was his dream job. He'd been there for years. He thought he would be safe there, working there. Yeah. They just let him go with no hesitation.
Yeah, they just let him go. He's there for 8 years. Definitely that. He felt like he had he had he really appreciated there probably that's why he was there so long and then he just dropped him like that.
Yeah, he thought he had like a great seniority, being able to stay there and provide for our family. Like the income was amazing. He loved his job. Like he loved the seniority. Like the people with him, like his coworkers are great. Like he even has like family friends now because of his job. And now that he thought that was like his one job, like he never have to search for a job again. He just feels like he told me that he felt useless and like it's very hard watching someone who was so happy and working so hard go down so fast and like not want to reach out for another job because he feels like the same thing is going to happen again.
Yeah. Well, a very good skill to help manage your stress is to sort of kind of delegate to give some of your you have a lot of chores. They're not chores, but you have a lot of responsibilities put on you. And something that could really help is maybe perhaps you can delegate and have your husband help out.
That's a really good idea actually. I was thinking of trying to get him to help out with my mother, but like even then, like he's taking it hard himself. Like we've been together for so long, we have our 2 kids, she's part of the family, he's taking it just as hard as I am. But I feel like if I get him, hopefully, if he helps out more with that, I won't be as stressed. But even then, like my mother, I just want to be around with her and everything that's her to do.
Yeah.
He's still really good with our kids though, which is amazing. And for whenever like say there's homesick, it's pretty great because then one of us doesn't have to leave our jobs when we still had one when they were sick to come home from school that like we have to go and get them. It's good that he's always can be there, like you never have to worry about what's gonna happen and like you can take care of the dog when we're home instead of putting them out in like the backyard and stuff. So.
kids are there for you. You have a lot of light in your life, in contrast to a lot of the overwhelming responsibilities and hanging over your head. You know, it's a very good thing. Very important to keep people in your life that you are very close to. It's a really good coping strategy.
Yeah, I know. It's so hard when when she's gonna pass. Like, I wish, like, they usually say that knowing it makes it easier, but I feel like it doesn't. It's just bringing you to the end, and we're waiting for it. I'm just waiting for that phone call to be like, she's gone. And I find that drinking is the one thing that can keep me feeling okay without having to not, right?
Yeah.
A lot of drinking it helps, but then like with all the drinking, it just brings down like our money. Like we're spending so much money on alcohol.
Yeah. Very difficult.
Yeah. Yeah. Just a lot going on right now, but I get to take my kids soon to go see like my mother, and I'm really hard. Like I'm kind of scared to see what the reaction is gonna be like since I haven't seen her in a little while, and she's lost a lot of weight. She's getting sicker, and she has like bruises and stuff from being so ill and like losing her chemo and she's losing her hair. I'm just afraid of how they're gonna react to it.
Yeah. How old are your children?
They're 5 and 8 years old. My youngest is 5, obviously. He's just started school in September. He's really lucky here. And my 8-year-old is a girl, and she's really into sports right now, which is kind of difficult, like with our income being lower. We're trying to be able to still keep her in all of her after school activities, but then there's things going on like we can't always help her out with that. We're not insured.
Mm-hmm. So, I'm just going to go over this session because in a few minutes I have someone else coming in. I'm sorry, kind of short. But so what I'm getting is that a lot of overwhelming stress, whether it's ill or has off, and because of that, I had to take shifts at work. And to help the stress, your drinking has increased from 2 drinks to 4, 6 drinks. And you're caught at work, drinking on the job. So your boss at the end of the come here, and what I'm getting is that you think that I feel like you think that to maybe cut down the drinking would be very beneficial.
Exactly.
Both your work and your personal life with your family and kids and your mother. So that's what I'm getting here.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like if I cut down my drinking, I'll be able to spend my time with my kids and work better and all that, and instead of pushing myself away from the situations they can hopefully accept them.
Yeah, accept them and face them head on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think what so do you think that maybe perhaps cutting down your drinking to maybe just maybe 2 glasses of wine again at dinner perhaps?
I think we can try that, yeah.
Because
I think I'm also gonna try coming back here as well.
Yeah, I think that'd be very beneficial. We've had a really good talk today. I really enjoyed talking to you today.
Me too.
And that's good. And I think it'd be very beneficial for you to come back. And so if you would like, you can go to my secretary desk and book another appointment. And I will see you next time.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. Bye.
Congratulations.